All right, all right. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, everybody. This is going to be a fun and exciting one. We don't do huge things like this too often. We're not those huge case breakers. So when we do, it's a lot of fun. We got 6 autographs in total here. All, licensed products. You always got to pay a little bit more for that. A little bit is a relative word. And then we got Super Bowl squares. We're going to be running those too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'll throw those up shortly. We'll run through all that. I've got it all like pre-set up, but then we'll randomize the numbers and all that. I'll screen cap it and post it to the socials after the break for anybody that maybe missed it or just wants a quick reference. So don't worry about that. Anyways, let's just get started with the randoming of the teams first. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied on that. So you guys can trade or whatnot if you'd like while I throw up the squares. Well, let's get to it. Hey, DJ. Good afternoon. Okay. Left spots in the order they were purchased. We'll copy those. Right is random.org. Paste them in. 32 entries. That's what we want. Delete this extra space here. Description's all set. 2025 Super Bowl Mega Mixer. Roll the dice. 4 or less is a reroll. Lucky 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Grab these spots. Verification code is always right here. Today, that is BGXBTK. Take that to multi-round giveaways. Punch in that code. They'll verify everything. It's legit. I'm just seeing that flickering up at the top. I'm realizing that's the reflection of my ceiling fan, if you're wondering, all the way at the top of the screen there, what's going on. Okay, so we'll copy these. Let's see, on the left, far left, we'll punch them in. Cool. All squared away there. Consider the trade window open. Feel free to swap if you'd like. Let's see here. I'll get this off the screen. I'll keep an eye on the chat to see if any trades go on. And let me get the squares up and going here. Hey, Gary. So there's the squares on my end. Let me throw them up on your end. Cool. All right, so I have preset the names in here. So you'll see, it's probably hard for you to see too closely, but you'll see your names in here. I wonder, can I zoom in? What's the function to zoom in? Zoom. You can kind of see that a little bit better, right? So your names are all punched in there. It was completely random. Reconnection successful. Okay. That should get us back here. So, yeah, where was I? Super Bowl squares right here. What I did basically was I hit the quick pick button here. I would type in one of the names. It would ask how many spots they would have, and then I hit enter, and it would randomly paste them in all over these squares. So you'll see, all the different names. Every spot that you purchased got you 3 squares. So if you bought 2 spots, you got 6 squares. If you bought 4 spots, you got 12 squares, etc., etc. So that got us up to 96 spots, 32 teams times 3 squares, or 32 spots times 3 squares per spot. Left 4 squares. So you'll see bonus break, bonus break, bonus break, bonus break. It's a purple, right like there, right there. Depending on if that hits, depending on which quarter it hits, we'll do a break for roughly the prize point there. So if like quarter 1, it's a bonus break, or quarter 3, it lands on bonus break, I'll do a couple blasters of Prism, and everybody who is in this break will just be in that break. If it lands like final score, which is a $100 break credit, then I'll do like a $150 box of something, and we'll break that. So that's what bonus break is, just so you know. Is that enough spiel for now? So now we got to random these numbers, which is down here at the bottom. Start game. Start the game. Numbers will be assigned and no more squares can be claimed. Okay. And here's the numbers getting filled in real time. You can see them here. That's kind of cool the way they do that. I like that. Kind of ran in blind with this because I didn't check to see what would happen once I clicked the numbers. So there they go. Let's see. I'll zoom out a little bit so that we can get a nice look at all of them here. That should do it. Okay, so if you want to screen cap that, feel free to do so. For now, I don't know why Gino's highlighted over here. Maybe they already know you're going to win, Gino. Maybe I clicked that square or something. No, that's not what it is. I don't know. But yeah, so there's the numbers. Feel free to screenshot that if you want it. But like I said, I'll throw it up on the socials after the break here. There's also a link to it for you guys to see the link. So I'll post that link and a screenshot across all the socials after the break here. Any questions, you can always just shoot me a DM or whatever. Let's get this off the screen. Let's get this break rolling, huh? I'm thinking rookies and stars, then certified, then mosaic, right? That's just the order of, how pricey of a product it is. So may as well go like that. Slide this over. Get started with some rookies and stars. I do have the blasters, by the way, for quarter 1 and quarter 3 on hand. So we won't know who won those until obviously the Super Bowl. But I can either ship those to you in your file, or I can rip it live before or after a break or something. You can just DM me, talking to whoever wins that. Let me know how you want to handle it. If I don't hear anything, then I'll just put it in your file to get shipped. That said, let's get to it, huh? Rookies and stars. 6 packs, 10 cards a pack. I'm going off of memory here. 2 autos, get some, 5 numbered parallels, and I think 1 Optichrome. Yeah, per pack. Cool. Hey, Dan, just in time. I threw the squares up earlier, a few minutes ago. If you missed it, I'm going to be posting all that stuff up on the socials. So no worries if you come in a little bit late. Here we go. Let's kick it off. Michael Vick starting it off. Our first parallel is out of 249. Donovan. Iziraku. Man, that's tough for me. Fred Taylor. Phil Simms. You got it, Gary. Sounds good. Thrillers is Jordan Addison. Draft class. Josh Simmons. Rookies and stars. Josh Allen. It's artistry on motion, not rookies and stars. Nick Martin, rookie. And second rookie, Luther Burden III. Dan, my 8.5-year-old son tells me it's a dead meme, which means mission accomplished by all of us dads and role models and such out there that killed it. That's all on us. You take away their slang from them by using it to their face. All right, there's our first parallel. Next one up. There's either a spacer or a relic in here. Yeah, Dan, we just got to hope whatever comes next isn't worse, that's all. Because there's always something coming next. Deebo Samuel. Patrick Mahomes. Oh, yeah, so she's right in the thick of it for sure. 10 years old. That's the hottest group for it. Justin Herbert. Puka Nacua. Hey, there it is. Michael Penix Jr. and Bijan Robinson. Rookies and stars team duels. That's pretty cool. I don't know the odds of him turning into a star, at least with the Falcons, but cool enough. That's going to Jared. Did you guys see the Portnoy when he pulled the Penix auto? It was a few days ago at some convention. He was hoping to pull his Drake May, and that's what he got, and then he just gave it away to somebody walking by. J.J. McCarthy here, airborne. Tyler Warren, rookie rush. Travis Hunter, rookies insert there. Jordan James, Jalen Walker. All right, last insert here, and then let's get the team duels. I think this is a 100 point. Yep. Cool. reflections of the daylight. All right, next one up. DeAndre Swift. Smith-Njigba. Parallel out of 999 is Chris Olave. Justin Jefferson. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Who's got Minnesota here? Going to Gino. Gino. That was a nice back-to-back. You know, this product, it hasn't been getting us like huge rookie auto heat, but these boxes are under $200. We're hitting some pretty sweet autos out of them, man. That's cool. Get that top loaded in a moment. What do we have? Kurt Warner the last time we broke this, or was it 2 boxes ago, I think. Not every box can be a heater, right? Quinn Ewers for Airborne. Matthew Golden, draft class. Travion Henderson. Hamika Ibuka. And Colston Loveland. All right, we'll sleeve up all this stuff first before we get to that auto. Let's upload this rookie. All right, Justin Jefferson. All right, let's get that top loaded. Bump him out. Slide the relic over. Put that on the main display. All right, we got one auto. Got one left. This is a thicker pack. That might have something nice in it. And this is a thicker pack. So one of these likely has a spacer. Let's start with this one. Boomer Esiason. Julius Peppers. That's out of $9.99. Marvin Harrison Jr. Brian Dawkins. Cortland Sutton. Thrillers. Cam Scatabo. Campbell. Jahad Campbell. Draft class. Tyler Show. Rookies insert. McMillan. And RJ Harvey. So who's everybody rooting for here tonight? Or do you not care at all? I'm definitely rooting for Seattle, in case you didn't know, in case you couldn't figure that out. I've had enough New England to last me more than my lifetime. So anybody else but New England is pretty much my life mantra since I was a wee little boy. That mantra has not worked out too well for me. Looks like we did have a spacer in this one, so we picked the right one. Here we go. Derrick Henry. Randy Moss. Red foil out of 49 is Jalen Noel. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. Big man. George Kittle. Stellar rookies. That's nice. Ibuka. Ferguson. Rookie rush. Out of 35. And if that's not a nice team color match, huh? Ashton Genty. Rookies. Manworry. And Landon Jackson. All right, so I believe that means we have an auto relic in our last pack. like that. Two parallels. Two nice parallels. All right, coming up on the last pack here for our first box. Who and cares, huh? Oh yeah, we're definitely having fantasy baseball. You'll never have to ask that. Even if it's just me and you, Gary, in a two-man league. I will always have departure breaks fantasy baseball as long as I'm live and kicking. So definitely. We'll probably do that. I don't know. Sometime in March we'll start getting that all going. Maybe around when the World Baseball Classic is kicking off. Jonathan Taylor. Kyle McCord, that's out of $9.99. Drake May. Michael Penix Jr. Cross-training relic. McMillian. Did we not get a second auto here? What's going on? Riley Leonard Crusade. McMillian. Michael Williams. Arian Smith. And Tyler Booker. Oh, did we just get Panini'd on averaged? They get you with the 2 autos and 2 relics on average. That's no fun. We had to trade it in to get a nice Justin Jefferson, I guess, huh? We'll throw in a little missing hit clay and get that sorted out eventually, but for today, that's a little bit of a bummer. Maybe they forgot to throw a redemption in or something. Let's swap these. Is that numbered? No. Top load this one. Leonard Williams plays Magic the Gathering. I didn't know that. That's funny. Yeah, I can see the connection there with the Titans, sure. Gotcha. Somewhere in the middle. Okay, so just double checking to make sure I didn't have like a... Just totally forgetting that I pulled a second auto or something. No. Just not in there. Okay, let's slide these off. Slide these off. Keep the auto in. It is 2 autographs per box on average, but I haven't gotten on averaged in years. Anyways, it's alright. Bigger hits to come. It's time for some certified. I've been getting the itch to jump back in the app, Dan. I've never committed to the physical cards, but I was into the app a few years ago. You remember. I kind of fell out. But it's definitely been coming back. Arena, Magic Arena, I think, right? All right, cool. Certified time. Make room for our next hit. All right, 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards on average. Maybe that means we'll get 3 autos in this one. Work that average out. It's true, Crispy does have a title to defend. All right, looks like we got a big relic here. I think it's right after that card, so let's jump ahead with these ones. Brian Thomas Jr. Kyler Murray. Tua. Brian Dawkins, Immortals, and our first hit, Jalen Wright, 17 out of 99. Pro Materials, that's not too shabby. Nice auto patch. Auto Mem. Let's get that sleeved up and top loaded. 17 out of 99, Miami. Going to Jason T. Nice, Jason. I think we got 3 different Jasons here this afternoon. Let me slice this open here quickly. Give myself a little wiggle room. All right. Let's see, 138. Yeah, it seems right. Yeah, that's trading cards in general, right? I don't know what cards aren't pricey these days. All right, pack 2. Who won the Kid Reporter code? Gonna find that out tonight. What exactly was it? 2 tickets. They'll probably be online or something, right? You'll be able to see the Kid Reporter. That's nice. 10 out of 50. Dylan Gabriel. Cleveland going to Joe. Nice, Joe. And James Pierce Jr. out of 150. Neighbors. Singleton. McCaffrey. All right, pack 3 here. Oh, dang, Dan, sweet. Congrats on that. Saturday Night Magic, huh? That's a little different. That's sweet, though. Nico Collins. Man, playing in a tournament sounds like a blast. Brian Thomas Jr. out of 399. Brian Robinson Jr. Kyron Williams. Chuba Hubbard. This pack, yeah, pretty thin. Abdul Carter. Jalen Noel, second parallel of him today. 301 out of 399. Tyreek Hill. Chase Brown. Breece Hall. Okay, here's relic number 2. Jordan Love Certified Stars. I see a rookie icon. George Kittle. Tank Bigsby. Bijan Robinson. Oh, and it's an autograph again. Jalen Lane. 35 out of 199. It's going to Heather. Nice, Heather. Some freshman fabric. It's a nice piece. Got that yellow strip at the bottom. That's cool. Let me get another thick sleeve prepared here. All right, so if you get 2 autograph cards and 2 memorabilia cards, does that mean we're done? I don't think so. I think we still get the memorabilia. That's cool. All right, let's slide this over. One, two, three, four, five. We are halfway through this box. Dak Prescott. Tez Johnson is out of 499. Caleb Williams, Tyrone Tracy, Cortland Sutton. I don't even know if this has 5 cards. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess it does. Man, they feel extra thin when they don't have memorabilia in it. Mason Graham, certified rookie. There it is! How funny is that? The averages really worked out. The first box had 1 auto. Second box had 3 autos. 2 autos per box on average. D'Angelo Hall. Going to the Falcons. 125 out of 149. Cool, Jared. Nobody writes a extra hit claim, right? It's only the missing hit claims, but that's cool. All right. Rest of the pack: McDonald, Jared Goff, and Puka Nacua. All right, 3 packs to go. This one's got memorabilia or maybe just a spacer. Yeah, it's a spacer. Anthony Muniz, Immortals. Spacer. Out of 99, Nico Collins. Michael Penix Jr., Akane, Joe Burrow. All right, another little bit of a thicker pack here. Hey, Jason. Plenty. Plenty's good. We're almost done with this box, then I can recap you on where we are. Immortals. Williams is 240 out of 299. Sweet. 105 out of 249. Certified Ballers, Justin Jefferson. That matches something from a few minutes ago. After that, Aiden Hutchinson. Kenneth Walker. Trevor Lawrence. All right, I'll top load that memorabilia in a moment, but let's do our last pack here, and then we can kind of recap where we are for everybody else that's been tuning in a little late. Saquon Barkley. This box is loaded. I thought for sure that was another spacer coming out. 86 out of 299. Egbuka rookie relic. Tampa Bay. It's going to Robert R. Nice, Robert. All right, then we got Baker Mayfield. Rome Odunze and Dexter Lawrence finishes out certified. So we've done rookie and stars. We've done certified. And this is kind of what's happened so far. Rookies and stars, we pulled the Justin Jefferson auto, Jason, if you didn't see it back there. But then rookies and stars didn't give us our second auto. We did get memorabilia. The memorabilia from it stacked over here. There we go. Our relics, we had the dual relic for Atlanta, Bijan Robinson and Penix Jr., and then cross-training, McMillan. So that was cool, but we were missing the auto. Then we went over here to certified. We got this relic that you just saw. We got the Justin Jefferson relic that you just saw. And then back here, our autos so far. Jalen Wright out of 99. Jalen Lane out of 199. And D'Angelo Hall. So we got 3 autos. 2 of them were auto relics. And 2 additional relics. The hobby gods taketh, but the hobby gods giveth away as well. Cool. Those have a nice matching sheen to them. Let's set that there. Get this box out of here, and it's time for our third and final box. 3 hours this morning bowling for a half point. Doesn't sound the most productive. That's a bummer. 2 autos in here, 5 silvers, 15 mosaic parallels. Looking for micro mosaics and stained glass. Those are ultra rare. I believe it says the same on this side, yeah. I'll throw up the squares again really quick too. Anybody that wants to see that. Let me see here. Mouse. Looks like I'm not doing that because my mouse is done. Hold on, let me see if I can get some last little bit of juice out of it. Okay, so throw that up and throw that up. So there's our squares. If you want to screenshot that right now, then you'll have it on your phone or whatnot. But I'm also going to post that up on the socials. So yeah, after the break, I'll have that up on the socials. I'll also post a link to the results so you can just go to that website as well. Whoop. Okay. Let's do it. 15 cards a pack. 10 packs. Mark Brunell. Johnny Smith. These cards are always pretty. Joe Morris. Keandre Lambert-Smith, our first rookie. Conta Humfield. Konata Humfield. Here's our first silver. Maybe these are just always this. It's the England games. Kind of like the All-Star game ones from Topps Baseball. We'll see. Brock Purdy, our first mosaic. Carbon copy. Marion Hampton and Jonathan Taylor. I don't know. Is that a carbon copy? Carbon copy Garrett Wilson and Emeka Egbuka. I'm going to give that one over to the Jets on the left. Kid Reporter code. Brazil games. That's a base, so maybe that silver was that England game one. Saquon Barkley. Patrick Willis Hall of Fame. Rondé Barber. J.J. McCarthy. Mike Singletary. And Deion Branch. Yeah, Mosaic should take over Prism in the public's perception of tiers of chrome, in my opinion. I like Mosaic's look more. Alright, I'll set that over there because it's a silver. Insert. Parallel. And then 2 rookies. Couple Los Angeles wide receivers. 1 Charger, 1 Ram. All right, here's pack 2. A Buffalo and Detroit Super Bowl would be amazing. Montez Sweat. Warren Moon. Trey Benson. Dominic Lovett. Will do, Jason. Let's see. Let's pull it off. Nick Amanwari. Man, those silvers look cool when you're pulling them out here. Green Bay, what do we got? Savion Williams. Nice rookie there. Cool, Jason T. Justin Fields, some red mosaic. Men of Mastery, Ashton Genty. Moments in Time, Bo Nix. Expired Reporter Code, Jonathan Taylor. Stephon Diggs. Tyler Nubin, Germany Games, Joe Green. Tony Pollard. Travis Kelce. I didn't realize there were so many international games. I wasn't really paying attention. Germany, Brazil, and England. Top load the silver. Couple rookies. Inserts. And Justin Fields. It's not numbered, is it? No, I don't believe so. I think the reds are just red. All right, pack 3. And just the worst, Jason, as a Bills fan. It's like, not only did we lose the game, but we also helped New England win. Like, it's the worst. I wish he would have stayed healthy, too. Alec Pierce, Calvin Johnson, DK Metcalf, Will Howard, and Mosaic, Jerome Ford. That's a white mosaic. That looks nice. Silver, Cortland Sutton. Red, Drake May. Boo. Moments in Time, T'Vondre Sweat. Stiff arms and scores. Smith Najigba, Montage. Ashton Genty, that looks like a variation. It is. Cool. Golden Tate. Hunter Henry, New England Games. No, just England Games. Randy Moss. Greg Zuerlein. And Kenneth Walker. Yeah. We know how to do it. That's what they call Buffalock. All right, we'll top load this one. Nice variation. Top load this one since it's a quarterback. Same with this one. Then we got the Silver Sutton. And Jerome Ford. Now, is this one numbered? It is. 3 out of 25. That's pretty. All right, Joe. Cool. A couple more inserts. All right, this is pack 4. No autos pulled out of this product yet. Larry Fitzgerald. Brock Bowers. Sam Laporta. Will Campbell, rookie, and Marion Hampton. Ooh. Patrick Mahomes. What is that numbered out of? That's a 1 of 1. That's what I thought. Ooh. Why has it got to be Patrick Mahomes? But Heather, I know you're a fan, and that's your spot. That's sweet. That is cool. It's like opposing forces. Star Wars or something. Sith. Jedi. Anyways, that's a 101. That's a beaut. Congratulations. At least we do still have wings. That's very true. 101. Wingstop has been trying to get a foothold here in Buffalo, and I don't know why. Two of them have come up recently in the last year or so, and I just feel like who around here would go there? It just doesn't make any sense. Go to a chain when got all the originals nearby. Family owned and stuff, you know. I'm sure some people do, or else they wouldn't have opened them. It's still funny, though. Not me. Cole Kmet. Robert Brooks. Cortland Sutton. RJ Harvey. Yeah, I have Duffs less than 10 minutes away from me, Chris. Like, why would I mess around? Dylan Gabriel. Cool. Here's our first auto. It's Lane Johnson. Offensive lineman auto. It's going to Dan in Philadelphia. Nice, Dan. We got a stained glass back there. Is that what that is? Dylan Sampson. No. That got me a little for a second. That's Introductions. McMillian. Okay. After that, we have, what does that even say? Center Stage. Bijan Robinson. That parallel effect doesn't help it. Breece Hall. Cam Ward variant. Like it. Danny White. Anthony Richardson. Fred Warner. And Victor Cruz. That is halfway through the box. This has been a nice box so far. Let's top load our quarterback variant. Was this numbered? No. I'll top load the quarterback. Sleeve up to Harvey. And the Dylan Sampson rookie, will top load that. Okay, then I have Brian Thomas Jr. Moments in Time, Jamar Chase. Montage Silver, Lamar Jackson. Tyler Show, I believe that's a variant. Yes. DeAndre Swift. Jaden Higgins variant. Tyrone Tracy. Khalil Shakir. And Christian McCaffrey. All right, that's 5 packs down. There's 5 to go. Silver Montage. Moments in Time. Mosaic. And let's top load this auto. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go. Let me catch up on these comments here a little bit. Their fries are legit, Jason. I love them. Original Duffs. Crispy, the original one. You got the pictures on the walls and everything. It's crazy. They did... There's at least one more... No, 2 more... Yeah, they've expanded a little bit, Crispy, but not like huge. It's not like there's 15 of them or anything like that. I want to say there's a total of 4 or 5 now. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, Heather, that's a heck of a 101 for your first 101. Congrats on that. That's sweet. Roddy White here for second half of our last box. A.J. Brown, we still got one more auto we're hunting. Kareem Hunt. Jordan Watkins. Abdul Carter. Silver Golden Tate. Mosaic Tyleek Williams. Montage Xavier Worthy. Another white out of 25. Men of Mastery, Drake May. Is that out of 25 or is that just the Men of Mastery? Yeah, it's just the Men of Mastery. Jerome Bettis, Hall of Fame. David Montgomery. Matthew Golden, variant. Kyren Williams. Chuba Hubbard. Devin Hester. All right, montage. Top load this one. And this one. Silver Golden Tate. And then our two rookies. All right. Yeah, it really is. And like each table is like in its own little hole in the wall, literally, which is fun too. Caleb Williams. Hunter Henry. Tommy Mellett. No, Jason Gotcha, Gary. Milwaukee Starks. Silver, Joe Theismann. Mosaic Parallel, I believe that's an orange. Jared Verse, I believe. It absolutely is. Silver Mosaic, Xavier Legette. Carbon copy. This will go to Cincinnati. Jamar Chase and Malik Neighbors. We'll do it again with this one. We'll go to Dallas. Micah Parsons, Abdul Carter, Mosaic Parallel. Reporter Code. Kelvin Ridley. Jalen Hurts, Brazil Games. Hall of Fame, Earl Campbell. DJ Moore. Frank Gore. Jamal Anderson. Who are we talking about here, Gary? Who did you miss? Let me know and I'll get you caught up. Insert. Parallel. Numbered parallel, I believe. What do we got? 66 out of 199. Silver. Rookie. Rookie. All right, 3 packs, 1 auto. Oh, Gary. That was a nice one. Check that out. Patrick Mahomes. I mean, how pretty of a card is that? 1 of 1. And it went to a Chiefs fan, too. Right, Heather? I got that memorized right? Like 99% sure you're a Chiefs fan. I don't want to be mislabeling you. Here we go. Isaiah Davis. Jonathan Stewart. Wes Chandler. Ordonde Gadsden. I don't know what I was saying there, Crispy. Just getting lost in my own stream of consciousness. Walter Nolan. Hey, we got another Minnesota auto. This one's Ty Felton. We're racking up the whole wide receiver depth chart. All right, Gino. Ty Felton and Justin Jefferson today. That's sweet. Jordan Love. Carbon copy. It'll go to T. Higgins and McMillan. Moments in Time. Josh Allen. Kid Reporter. CeeDee Lamb. Chuba Hubbard. Germany Games. Jamal Lewis. Jake Ferguson. Robert Brazil. Odell Beckham Jr. with the Dolphins, as he was so famously known for. Couple of rookies here. And our auto. That is 61 out of 99. Running out of space here to display it. The chat's in the way. All right, 2 packs to go. Maybe we'll get another bonus auto, just like the last box. Mike Gesicki, Dan Fouts, Jamal Charles, Cam Scadabo, Rachel Tootin. What is that? Clearly that's a parallel, the Panini logo parallel. I have never seen one of those. Does anybody know how rare that is? That's got to be pretty rare. Jacksonville, it's going to Kevin. Kevin, is it numbered? It's out of 149. Okay. Rare enough. Cool. Here's another orange, I believe. Robinson Jr. out of 199. Aaron Jones, Mosaic. Montage. TJ Watt. Light it up. That's cool. Jamar Gibbs. Santana Moss. Jaden Daniels. Zach Bond, Brazil Games. Jared Goff. Trey McBride, David Njoku. I believe it is. Crispy, I believe it is. I haven't seen one of these inserts before, so I'm going to top load it. Probably silly. Probably worth 50 cents or something, but maybe not. Got to be safe. All right, let's leave that one. Top load that and that. Okay, 1 pack left. Here we go, John Elway. Jordan Addison, it's our missing wide receiver auto. We got to find it in this pack. George Kittle. Donovan Jackson. Let's skip ahead a little bit, huh? Oh, nice. Variant. McMillan. Saquon Barkley. Bryce Young, Germany Games. Jack Campbell. Joe Theismann. Davion Clowney. There's the Donovan Jackson. Jaden Higgins. Oh, nice. Red parallel Jackson Dart. I believe that's the variant version as well. It is. Cool. Richard Seymour. Jaden Daniels Montage. And Center Stage. Much easier to read without the mosaic parallel over top. Matthew Golden. That wraps it up, guys. That was fun. We'll definitely do something like that for next year. I wouldn't mind doing something like this every now and then for Sunday Night Baseball when it's a good Sunday Night Baseball matchup or something too, you know? Once a month or something like that. They got baseball squares somehow. Can you make those? Speaking of, I'll throw the squares back up here in a moment for anybody who maybe didn't see that. You can screenshot that if you'd like. You can top load this one. Sleeve up this one. Okay. Well, let's take a look at those squares one more time here. I'll throw it up on my screen, and then I'll throw it up on yours. Whoop. There we go. So there's the squares for tonight. Feel free to screenshot it, but like I said, I'll be screenshotting it and posting that up on all the socials, as well as posting a link to it so you can see it in real time. We'll get that off the screen for now. You'll see bonus breaks on there if you missed my explanation on that. Basically, if one of the 4 spots that say bonus breaks is a winner, then I will hold a break for us. Everybody in this will get a bonus break, essentially. If it's a first or third quarter, it'll be, something like 2 or 3 blasters or something. If it's the halftime or final score, then we'll make it something bigger. So, yeah, cool. All right, let's do a little recap here of the big hits. I won't take 10 minutes on the recap, maybe just the top-loaded stuff. And then we'll be on our way. Yeah, Fred, absolutely. You too. Here we go. Oh, Gino, you hit something. Just stay tuned and I'll show you. Unless you can see it on the screen right now. Take a look at your teams there, Gino. And I'll get to the top loaded stuff. We'll start with the non-autos and relics. Maybe do these in thirds. We had a variant of McMillan. Jackson Dart was a red mosaic. Tootin was a Panini logo parallel. That was out of 149, right? Yep, out of 149. Ryan Robinson Jr. was an orange. That was out of 199. See you, Gary. You too. We had a lighted up Jamar Gibbs. Orange Jared Verse out of 199. Matthew Golden variant. Tyleik Williams mosaic. Show variant. Higgins variant. Samson. Gabriel. Cam Ward variant. Hampton. Jerome Ford was out of 25. 3 out of 25. Will Howard. Red mosaic. Drake May. Genty. That was a variant. Williams Silver. This one's going to Garrett Wilson. Carbon copies. Immortals. Williams out of 299. Nico Collins out of 99. Tez Johnson out of 499. Ashton Denti, black parallel there. Nice team color match out of 35. Jalen Noel out of 49. Last batch here. Jalen Noel out of 399. Brian Thomas out of 399. Dylan Gabriel out of 50. James Pierce out of 150. McCord out of 999. Riley Leonard Crusade. Igbuka Stellar Rookies. Marvin Harrison out of 999. Ezraku out of 249. Airborne Ewers. And Chris Olave out of 999. That takes us to all the cooler stuff, like the relics. Relics out of 299. Igbuka. McMillan. Cross trading. Team duels. Penix and Bijan Robinson. Back here, this is the big one here for you, Gino. Justin Jefferson. Certified baller out of 249 and the autograph unnumbered from Rookies and Stars. You didn't stop there, Gino, with your Minnesota hits, specifically wide receivers. You got another one there right at the end, Ty Felton. That one was numbered out of 99. So a nice day for Minnesota, especially if you're a fan of their wide receiver core. Then we had everything else back here. Certified treated us really well. We had 2 mem autos, 2 other memorabilias, and a bonus auto. So Jalen Wright out of 99. Jalen Lane out of 199. And D'Angelo Hall. We had that Ty Felton I just showed. The other auto from that box was Lane Johnson, but perhaps the best out of the box was a 1/1 Patrick Mahomes that went to Heather. All right, guys. Cool. I was thinking this break would take about an hour, and look at that. Been live for 59 minutes and 6 seconds. Gives me just enough time to give my little spiel here at the end. You guys have an awesome Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully you win some huge Super Bowl square and become a millionaire. But if you need me for anything, shoot me a line. I'll be around. Facebook, Twitter, departurebreaks@gmail.com. Discord.gg/departurebreaks. You can always DM me there. Or message us icon in our app. We'll ping my phone like a text message. So feel free to text me, essentially. Just got to download the app to do it. Yeah. Cool. We'll be back to baseball tomorrow. Bowman draft megas, I don't know, we'll see. We got series 1 kicking off Wednesday. That's the big thing. So that reminds me, pick your team. Pre-sale is up live right now. Jumbo, if you want that for opening night, you want to be in our first pick your team, our first jumbo, hop on over and grab your team now. We're more than half full on that. So yeah, cool. And with that, I've just hit an hour, so I'm going to sign off. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Oh, Gino, shoot me a line.